going on, everybody? Spunky 991 coming guys another video. So the Eagles made 4 picks in the 6th round of the 2025 draft. I decided to do a video just talking briefly about all 4 picks instead of just doing the the individual videos for players. This 6th round is where you may find a guy or two in this 6th round that could become gems for your team. Most of the time, these guys are career journeymen. They bounce around from team to team. Some of them, they spend their careers on the practice squad. But there are, in those rare cases, where one of these 6th round draft picks turns to a gem for your team. Will anybody from this 6th round turn into a gem for the Eagles? Only time will tell. But I'm gonna go over these picks real quick and just talk a little bit about each and every single one of them. So with that said, let's get started. The first 6th round draft pick, with the 181st draft pick in the 6th round of the 2025 draft, the Eagles selected Cal McCoy. He is a quarterback from Ohio State. Played his senior year, his last year at Syracuse. He transferred from Ohio State to Syracuse. He is from the Philadelphia area. He was born in Mount Laurel, New Jersey, and played his high school football at St. Joseph's Preparatory High School in Philadelphia. Like I said, he played at Ohio State from 2021 to 2023 before he transferred to Syracuse in 2024. Just a little bit about him. He's 6'3", 218 pounds. He was 2nd team All ACC in 2024, 3rd All Team All Big Ten in 2023. He spent his freshman year at Ohio State as a backup to CJ Stroud, who of course is now a quarterback for the starter quarterback for the Houston Texans. He made 1 start against Akron while Stroud was recovering from a shoulder injury. In the game, McCoy completed 13 for 18 passing, for 119 yards passing, 2 passing touchdowns, 1 interception, and a 59-7 win against the a 59-7 win against Akron, and was named Big Ten All-Conference Freshman of the Week. He finished the season with 416 yards passing, 2 passing touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 5 games played. He entered his sophomore season with the Buckeyes as a 2nd-string quarterback. He appeared in 7 games, all off the bench, and completed 16 for 20 passing for 190 yards and 1 touchdown. He competed with Devin Brown during the spring practices and preseason training camp to succeed Stroud as the quarterback at Ohio State. He was named the starter for the Buckeyes season opener, although head coach Ryan Day stated that the competition was still ongoing. After completing 14 for 20 for 258 and 3 touchdowns in a 35-7 victory against Youngstown State, he was named the starter for the rest of the 2023 season. In Week 4 against Notre Dame, McCoy led a game-winning drive in the final 2 minutes as Ohio State won 17-14. In Week 13 against the Michigan Wolverines, he threw for 271 yards, 2 touchdown passes, and he threw a game-losing interception against in Ohio State's final drive. They lost that game 30-24, excuse me. Prior to Ohio State's Cotton Bowl appearance, he entered the NCAA transfer portal. Ryan Days declining to say if McCoy will start the team's bowl game or commit to McCoy as a starter quarterback the following season. He transferred to Syracuse, and he was announced. He announced he was transferring to Syracuse. At Syracuse, he joined incoming coach Fran Brown, whom he had known since he was playing his days in Little League football. He flew to Columbus the day and McLeod entered the day McCoy entered the transfer portal. He played, like I said, he played at Syracuse. They went 9-3 that year, with wins over ranked teams like Georgia Tech, UNLV, and Miami. He broke a single season all-time programs record in his long season with Syracuse. He had 29 passing touchdowns, eclipsed Ryan Nassib's 2012 record of 26. He had 29. He threw for 300 yards more in the 11 games of the 12 games that he played, missing only against Virginia Tech, where he threw for 280 yards. His 470 yards performance against UConn was the second highest in team history, only behind the Nassib's 482 yards against Northwestern. In the final regular season game against 6th-ranked Miami, he threw for 380 yards and became the program's first 4,000-yard passer with 4,326 yards. He was named ACC Player of the Week for the ranked win over Georgia Tech in his first conference game. For his performance against Miami, he was named AP National Player of the Week, as well as Maxwell Davy O'Brien Player of the Week. So yeah, just a little bit about him. He finished in 10th place in the final Heisman Trophy voting in 2024. That was Syracuse's best finish since Dwight Freeney, a guy you guys might know who played defensive end for the Colts in the NFL in 2021. So yeah, here's his total numbers for his college football career, all 4 years. He was 37 for 26 with a 22-4 record, 661 completions, 998 attempts, 66.2 completion percentage, 8,555 yards passing, 8.6 average pass, 61 touchdowns, 20 interceptions, 154.4 quarterback rating. Rushing, he had 111 rushes for 142 yards, 3 touchdowns. So that was the first guy that we chose in the 6th round. Kyle McCoy, quarterback who played at Ohio State and Syracuse. The next pick that we chose in the 6th round, with the 191st pick in the 6th round of the 2025 draft, the Eagles selected Myles Hinton, who is a offensive tackle from the University of Michigan. Well, he played at Stanford from 2020 to 2022, and then he played at Michigan from 2023 to 2024. Just a little bit about him. As a freshman in 2020, Hinton appeared in 4 games and was named Stanford's most outstanding freshman. In 2021, he appeared in 11 games, started 9 games for the Cardinals. In 2021, he started all 7 games he appeared in. After the season, he entered the NCAA transfer portal. At Michigan, on December 17, 2021, like I said, he transferred over to Michigan for his final 2 seasons. He opened the 2023 season as a starting left tackle for the Wolverines. Hinton started 5 games before losing his starting role in total appearing in 13 games as Michigan won the national championship in 2023. In 2024, he started 10 games for the Wolverines as left tackle and was all Big Ten honorable mention. In 2024, he declared for the December 2024, he declared for the NFL draft and opted out his final bowl game. He is 6'7", 323 pounds, so massive guy. He is from Johns Creek, Georgia. He played high school football at Greater Atlanta Christian School in Norcross, Georgia. 6 foot, like I said, 6'7", 323 pounds. Arm length 34.18. Hand span 10 1/4 inches. 20-yard shuttle 4.94 seconds. Vertical jump 31.5 inches. 19 reps in the bench press. He was a like I said, college football national champion at Michigan. Myles Hinton, the Eagles 191st pick in the 2025 draft, 6th round of the draft. 23 years old. Next pick here with the 207th pick in the 6th round of the 2025 draft, the Eagles selected Cameron Williams, who is offensive tackle, played his college football at University of Texas from 2022 to 2024. Just a little bit of brief information about him. He played his high school football at Duncanville High School. He was a 3-star recruit. He originally committed to play college football at the University of Oregon before changing his commitment to the University of Texas. He is 6'5", 317 pounds, 34 1/2 inch was his arm length. Hand span 11 inches and 3/8. Over his first 2 seasons at Texas in 2022 and 2023, Williams played in 22 games and made 1 start as a junior in 2024. He took over the starting role at right tackle on January 14, 2025. He declared for the 2025 NFL Draft. So that right there is the Eagles' 3rd 6th round pick. He was a 207 pick in the draft. The final pick that the Eagles made in this draft, in the final pick they made in this draft, because they didn't have any 7th round picks, but with the 209th pick in the 6th round of the 2025 draft, the Eagles selected Antoine Powell Ryland. He is a defensive end, played his college football at Florida from 2020 to 2022, and then Virginia Tech from 2023 to 2024. He is originally from he is originally from Chesapeake, Virginia. He played his high school football at Indian River in Chesapeake, Virginia. He was a senior at Virginia Tech. He was selected to play in the 2020 Armour All-American game. He committed to the University of Florida to play college football. That was in high school there. In college, after appearing in 2 games his first year at Florida in 2020, Powell Ryland played in 12 games in 2021, had 5 tackles and 1.5 sacks. In 2023, he played in all 13 games with 5 starts and recorded 29 tackles and 3 sacks. After the season, he entered the transfer portal and transferred to Virginia Tech. After playing linebacker at Florida, Powell Ryland converted to defensive end at Virginia Tech and became a starter his first year in 2023. Just a little bit of his measurements here. He is 6'3", 258 pounds, arm length 31 1/4 inches, hand span 9 5/8 inches, 40-yard dash 4.69 seconds, 10-yard split 1.64 seconds, vertical jump 36.5 inches, and broad jump 10 foot 4 inches. So there you have it. There are the 4 picks the Eagles made in the 6th round of 2025 draft. The first being, of course, Cal McCoy, who, like I said, Cal McCoy, quarterback from Ohio State and Syracuse. He was the Eagles' 181st pick in the 6th round. Then they selected Miles Hinton, offensive tackle, who played his college football at Stanford and Michigan. He was the 191st pick in the 6th round of the 2025 draft. Then they selected Cameron Williams. He's an offensive tackle from Texas. He was the 207th pick in the 6th round of the 2025 draft. And then they selected Antoine Powell Ryland. He is a defensive end that played his college football at Florida, then Virginia Tech. He was the Eagles' 209th and final pick of this year's draft in the 6th round. So there you have it right there. Like I said, you never know with these late round picks. Most of the time, these guys their NFL careers don't really go anywhere. They spend maybe a year or 2 in the league and practice squad, mostly. But sometimes you get one of those guys that's an absolute gem, and they go on to have some solid careers. So we'll see if any of these guys are gonna become if they're gonna go on to have solid careers, rather it's with the Eagles or with other teams. Only time will tell about that, of course. But to all the draft picks, not just the Eagles players, but to all the draft picks, congratulations to everybody. But especially the Eagles, the guys that the Eagles drafted. Congratulations, get to work. We'll see exactly who is going to come to this team and make an impact right away. So again, congratulations to all these guys. I did forget to talk a little bit more about Antoine Powell Ryland, the last one. Just a little bit more information. He was a Dudley Award winner in 2024. He was a first team All-ACC in 2024, second team All-ACC in 2023. So just a little bit of information I forgot I left out there. But again, congratulations to all these guys. We'll see exactly, if these 6th-round draft picks, if one of these guys end up, a couple years from now, we're talking about these guys as a absolute steal in the draft. Only time will tell. But as always, go Birds. Spunky Nice 91 is out of here. Fly, go fly. Peace.
That's all, folks.